Hello and welcome to Motors for the Masses, and today I've been sent these two products and I think they're absolutely essential for anyone who does winter biking. So let's roll the intro and get cracking. So what have I been sent? Well, these are two products by Kemimoto, and I'll show you what they are. We'll open the brown box first, and in here we have a battery pack, that might give you a clue, a user manual, and a packet. And in this packet is a heated jacket, or a gilet for the cultured biker amongst us. Yes, you've got the on-off button on there. Can you see that? It feels very light, actually, very lightweight. Where's all the heat? Oh, I can feel the wires and the heat elements. I can feel them. Oh, now this is a large in Europe and USA, extra large in Asia is the sizes they put on. It's a nice, light, soft feeling jacket. Bearing in mind I'm usually an extra large, and on the site where you order it they've got a size chart. You measure yourself and that's the one they send. So usually I'm an extra large or a 2XL in a bike jacket. This is a large, so it's very well sized for Western people, for those of you who are going, oh, sizes, etc. So let's try this on. Wow. No, I do not look like an American gang biker. It does all the way up, but my microphone's here, so I don't want to mess it up. Let's try all the way up. Can you hear me? That's really comfortable. Shall I undo it so you can hear the microphone better? That's really comfortable, really nice fit, lovely fit. That is really comfortable, so soft. We've got pockets in here as well. Now this you could happily wear. Oh, there's the wire for the battery pack, we'll talk about that in a second. But this I feel you could happily wear as you go out, just walking around. Bonfire night is coming, ideal for standing there whilst everyone's freezing, waiting for the fireworks to go off. You're standing there in your nice warm gilet, or gilet, however you want to pronounce it, waistcoat jacket thing, heated version of, therefore, as it were, so to speak. But yeah, I like this, really nice. Maybe at Christmas you're going to visit the local on-light switching of the Christmas lights. Sound like Yoda, getting it all wrong at the moment. The on-light switching of the Christmas lights, yes, that thing. You have got a little cap on your USB on here as well. There you go. So let's have a look, see what you've got in this box here. We know it's a battery pack, but there you go. A little battery pack, which is basically a power bank. And it says, risk of fire and burns. Do not open, crush, heat above 60 degrees or incinerate. There you go. That's the warning over with. Other than that, you've got a USB cable to charge it, and a little pad for it to go in, obviously not whilst it's being used. The user manual is nice and clear. It doesn't really say a lot other than you get a rechargeable pack, you get a USB cable, you get a heated vest. You dry on the, or you can machine wash. Gently cycle in cold water, hand wash with cold water, machine wash and line dry. Okay. Important, disconnect and remove the battery from the zipper, put the connector bag, or put the connector back and zip up before washing the vest. Interesting, I don't know how I'd feel about putting a USB connector in the wash, but the good thing about this, you see, is you've got an inner zip on this pocket as well. So you've got the inner pocket here that the battery pack goes in, and then you've got the outer pocket that your hand goes in, so your hand's not actually on the battery pack. The battery pack is in its own separate pocket inside the other pocket. I like that. And then that zips up as well. So on here you've got a USB-C connector and a USB connector, one to charge it and one to plug it in for when you are using it. And then you've got the heating controls on here. Very nice. So this is box number 1, and to complete the ensemble we have something else for your winter bicycling needs, and that is in box number 2. So what have we got in here? Yes, heated gloves. Now I know I've done some gloves on here before. In the box you get a nice little pouch to put the gloves in, so that's quite nice. Another user manual, which again I don't think it's that difficult, to be fair. I think it's quite straightforward. And in here you've got the 2 battery packs and 2 charging cables. So the gloves themselves clip together with little push clips. They're a nice material. You don't get the hand guards on here, so there's no armour guard, but again that means you can use them for daily use. You don't have to just use them on a motorbike. Now again I've gone for an extra large, no, extra large, sorry, a 2XL on here. They go to almost the end of my finger, here. You've got a touch screen bit on the end of the glove there as well. So that's focused there. A touch screen bit so you can still use your touchy stuff. I think I could have got away with an XL on these. They're still usable. You've got the tightening fastener on here as well. Yeah, that's much better once I've got the tightening fastener on. Yeah, I can still use that on a bike, I should feel, and we'll find that out in a little while. But yeah, very comfortable, very soft. You've got the sort of Thermalite inner. I don't know if you can see in there. So you've got the thermal insulating liner there, nice and warm, like tinsulate they call it. Then you've got a zip on the front and the wire that's in there, and that plugs into the battery pack. A nice battery pack as well. It's not just some cheap battery, that's a nice pack, well designed. I like that. Doesn't feel heavy, but it feels sturdy. Now what sort of power have we got in these batteries? Let's have a look at the manual. So the batteries are a 5 volt 2 amp battery, output 7.4 volts, weight just 92 grams. It's not bad, is it? And they are 2500 milliamp hour batteries, 7.4 volt capacity. So just like any other battery you'd find really, but this, we'll try it out. We'll plug in here like so, and then you push to turn it on. There we go, so it's off, on, that simple. And that is the battery connected, and you can see how much battery power it's got. They're fully charged, and that just slots in that pouch there. I'm guessing sideways. Yeah. And then you turn it on with that button on there. So I'm just going to put this on my hand and see how quickly that heats up. I'm assuming that's on, because I pushed the button. There's nothing to illuminate to tell me that it's on, but I'm assuming it's on. We'll find out shortly. I shall keep talking so we'll see in real time. But oh, I can feel that getting warm already. Now that's not really intrusive there, the battery pack on there, and it will go over my jacket if I'm wearing a bike jacket, so that'll sit nicely around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off. I can feel that getting warm around my wrists. I'm going to take that off for a second so it's not gradual, and then see what it's like when I put it back on. And in the meantime, let's see what it says here. So you connect the battery with a cord. To turn on, press and hold the power button for 3 seconds. The heating level can be adjusted by pressing the power button for 1 second. Well, I didn't do it for 3 seconds, so is that on, or is that just like the placebo effect? I think it's on, therefore it is. It's not on. Now it's on because it's gone red. I'm a man, we don't read manuals, what's that about? Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I was thinking it was on. That was terrible. I apologise for that. That's really unprofessional. However, back. Oh wow, that is warm already. Really? That's almost instant. I can feel it around my wrist. I can feel it across the top of my hands here. This bit where the battery is still feels quite cool. So it's not as if the battery is getting boiling hot either. Wow. I can feel it around my fingers as the heat seems to be progressing up here. That's interesting. I like that. Be interesting to see what it's like in the real world, won't it? What we need is a bit of cold weather on a motorbike now. Now, as I say, I can feel that I can use the motorbike quite happily, even though I think I should have gone for an XL rather than a 2XL. It's hard. You have to measure your finger and your palm. Oh, that's heating up lovely now. Oh, yes. That's nice. I like them a lot. I'm surprised at how quickly that warmed up and how nice it feels. It's not aggressive where it's burning me. It just feels nice. Because what you don't want as well is to have your hands too warm where they sweat inside, especially with that tinselate bit in there already. Now, obviously, these are going to be ideal when you're winter riding and you haven't got or anything protecting your knuckles. You've got the elements hitting down on there. So yeah, nice. The question is, are they waterproof? Yes, they are. And they feel nice and waterproof. They feel nice and soft. They feel nice and comfortable. Oh, the warmth around here is lovely. So you've got the 3 levels. Blue and green is the not so hot. So that's good. Red, very hot, very clear. Now what you don't want usually is you've got a couple of lights that you got to go, how many lights is that? Is that 2 or 3 lights? So that's very clear to see. I like that. Red is very hot. Blue is medium, and green is just a little bit warm, just to take the edge off. And then push and hold for 3 seconds to turn it off. They are lovely. Right, let's see how the jacket heats up, shall we? So what about the different temperatures? Well, the red is, I'm going to go in centigrade here for the British amongst us. The red is 55 to 65 degrees C. Really? The C is 50 to 55 degrees C, and the green is 40 to 45 degrees C. Okay, now the operating temperature of these, it works between minus 10 degrees C and plus 45 degrees C. So that sounds a lot, doesn't it? But I'm sure, obviously, the elements, I mean, you've got to think our body temperature is 37 degrees C. So when you take that into account, it's not actually that hot. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking 65 degrees, that's like being in the Sahara Desert on the hottest day of the year. Yes, but it doesn't quite work like that. We're talking about body temperature here. So yeah, very nice gloves. I like them a lot. Right, as I said, the jacket. Now I'm going to put the battery pack in. So to plug it in, you just take the battery pack and you connect it to the USB thusly. And then you've got the button on the side here. Push and hold that. And I've got lights showing at the top. Now we've got 100% battery charge. So it tells you percentage. You've got 100, 75, 50 or 25%. So it'll tell you whether it's running low and it needs recharging. So that goes inside of the inner zip, which I can then do up. To show the difference, the inner zip is blue and the outer zip is black. So that is nice and secure in there. Lovely. And then the on button, I'm not going to push yet, but you've got the buttons on here. The good thing about it is that you don't have to have all of it if you don't want to, because you're split between front and rear. So you can turn on only the back or only the front. And you've got the two lower, I can still feel the warmth coming through on those gloves. You can have the warmth coming through at the lower front or the middle of the back. So let's see how it goes. What we'd like to see is a transference of heat, because with the pads only at the bottom on the front, will it transfer up the rest? So let's see. So now it's on, let's see how you turn it on. So first of all, the battery. Well, you've got a 5 volt 2 amp hour battery, or 2 amp battery, sorry, a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. That's putting out 3.85 volts, that's the capacity. The output, as I said, the weight, 196 grams, so that's not too bad. That's just on the battery. And the input is a 5 volt 2 amp DC or Type C USB. So temperatures are the same. So the preheat, you've got 55 to 65 degrees. This is again centigrade, not Fahrenheit or Celsius, whatever. Then you've got the red LEDs come in at 55 to 65. The medium, which is white, is 50 to 55, and then 40 to 45 for the blue. So holding for 3 seconds again. So that's 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got red. That's the hottest it's going to get. I've got front and back on. Let's see if it starts to sweat me up. I'm sitting here. I can feel the heating elements around here. Oh, my back is starting to get warm already. That's right down the middle of my back. That feels nice. Oh, this is toasty. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yes, I can definitely feel the heat coming here. Now, this is definite real heat, not the placebo heat I felt with the gloves. I don't know what happened there. The back is definitely getting warmer, and I can feel it coming right down the middle of my back, and it's warming the top of my neck as well. Oh, that feels nice. Yes, the heating element around here. So it comes up through the back and round the neck, so the neck feels nice and warm, and then it comes down the front here to the wire, so the wire goes around there to the heating element there, so I can feel it cascading beautifully through my neck as it rolls down my back, round to the front to here, my stomach area. The interesting thing is that because obviously I've got the heat here and I've got the heat here, I can feel it sort of meeting around my chest area. Even though there's no heat pads here, I can feel it sort of, the heat rising up here through the jacket and then through the back. The good thing about it is that on the outside, I can't really feel anything. So outwardly, it's not getting hot. It's warming my body from the inside. That is really nice. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's nice around your neck. If you're on a cold winter's evening and the wind is whistling and you've got the winter snow coming down, and you do this right up, because obviously you won't be wearing a microphone, do this right up here, and I can feel that, oh, really nicely warm in the back of my neck. That's nice. I'll tell you what, this would be great. Even if you weren't on a motorbike and just going out for a winter's walk, this would be superb. And when it comes to the price, it's well worth it. Now, I'm going to go out on the bike in a minute and then I'll tell you the price afterwards, but I think you'll be very, very surprised by how much they are. All right, so let's turn it down. White is the medium temperature, nice and bright as well, isn't it? Obviously when it's in a jacket you can't see it. And then here is the lowest temperature. Push and hold to turn it off. I'm getting nice and toasty now. That is lovely. Okay, I'm back now. I got all my stuff on and I've got my camera ready, and I thought, what is the point in me actually filming me riding wearing these things? Because you can't see the jacket, and yes, you can see the gloves, but you can't tell that they're heating up. And so what's the point? Now, I have to say, the other reason is because outside it's not actually that cold at the moment. So I found myself getting too hot with level 3 on the jacket. Put it down to number 1, and that was lovely. Whilst riding now, because I still don't have the inner thermal lining of my jacket. So what I found is that I don't think I'm ever going to need the inner thermal lining of my jacket, because I can just use this through the winter. So it'll replace the inner thermal lining. However, it will now keep me warm all the time. Even my thermal lining, in the extreme cold, you're still a little bit chilly. You can feel the cold. It's hitting your chest all the time. You can feel the cold still. With this on, I can't see me ever feeling the cold at all, because I just turn it up a little bit. It's lovely and warm. It's very comfortable. You don't really even know you're wearing it under your motorbike jacket. And with the gloves, I'll be honest here, I don't think I personally would use these ones for riding. And I'll tell you 2 reasons why. One, because it's my fault. I should have ordered the extra large and not the 2XL. For me, 2XL is what I sometimes are with gloves. Sometimes I'm a 2XL, sometimes I'm an XL, but I prefer a glove also with the armour in the knuckles. That's just me personally. Now, I've sold gloves to all sorts of people over the past few years, and some people like the knuckle protection. Some people can't stand it because they don't like anything pushing on their knuckles whilst they're riding. So for anyone who doesn't like knuckle protection, perfect, ideal, no problem at all. If you like knuckle protection, then no, because I would have knuckle protection if it was up to me. So as a riding glove, warm, very toasty, comfortable, easy to use, lightweight. I love the tinsulate bit inside, really nice, but I should have ordered the XL, not the 2XL, because it's just a little bit too big on my fingers for me, and I'll have the knuckle protection on mine. However, walking around in the winter, going out with the family, going on winter walks, walking to work or whatever you do, walking to school, even if you're still in school or college, perfect. You've got the nice gauntlet on here. It's not too cumbersome. Yes, you've got the battery pack in here, but it's not intrusive. It's not pushing down on you at all. It's nice and comfy. And it's very, very warm. So if you're out going to a bonfire night or a Christmas light turner honourable event or anything else that's cold, perfect, absolutely perfect. Really, really nice gloves. Love these. Now, when it comes to price, the gloves themselves are, or they start at £66, depending what size you go up for. For these 2XL, they were £69. For the XL, £79. Don't know. Seems a bit odd to me. However, £66 to £69 seems to be the average price for these. So that's not a bad price at all. I like that a lot. Really good price, really lovely product. The jacket, however, now that is an absolute bargain. £59. £59 for that gilet jacket. Lightweight, comfortable, warm, can be used on a bike, not on a bike, walking around, going out for a walk. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely love that. And I think that is an absolute bargain for 59 quid. Really like that. And I can see me using that all through the winter on and off bikes. Really like that. Do you know what? I can actually use that and then put a hoodie on so I don't have to take a cumbersome jacket with me. That's what I like about it. I can wear my nice warm gilet, heated gilet, and then I can stick a hoodie jacket over the top and go out. Perfect. So there you go. Now if you're interested in these, have a look in the links in the description below and you can order them direct from there. And that's all I've got for this episode. So thanks for watching. I'll be back very soon with lots more, of course. And I'm going to Motorcycle Live, so we'll have a look and see what's about this year in Birmingham. So until next time, please ride and drive carefully, but keep warm. See what I did there? Have fun as well. Bye-bye.